Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to Tiffany Tarot. We got some love, light, and a little bit of bite for you for the rest of August. How are you doing? I hope you're doing so well. It feels like you might be a little stressed, Sag. Are we stressed? Been carrying a big burden for a long time, carrying a lot of other people's bullshit, probably. Ooh. The High Priestess and the Wheel of Fortune just popped on out. Ooh, and we got a hair in the deck. There's a snake in my boot. Okay, so High Priestess, Wheel of Fortune. We've got intuition. We've got thing. I'm snapping a lot lately. I don't know why. I need to go read poetry or something. The Wheel of Fortune. It's things are changing. Things are always changing. When you're on top of the world, you're gonna fall off. When you're on the bottom, you're gonna get up on the top again. And you know that. And I think that's why you are comfortable carrying this giant load. That's what she said. I think that's why you're comfortable carrying it for other people, is because you know that it's going to turn around. You know that your time's going to come. Of course it's going to. You're putting a lot of good karma into the world, but you're not really moving forward is all. You're moving, you're putting in effort, but you're not really going anywhere. You're not being assertive. You're not in charge of all the stuff that you're handling, and things are just home ain't right now. Your home life is suffering because of it. See here, look, you've got both of these tens that came out. We've got the 10 of wands upright, and then the 10 of pentacles reversed. Like, you are too busy carrying everyone else's bullshit that you can't have this happy home life that you should have. And then we got this, the 5 of cups out in reverse. You're looking at what's not there. Are you beating yourself up? Or is someone else beating themselves up? Feeling really down and out. The star came out reverse. Like, I feel sad. I feel run down. Real run down. Dejected. Exhausted. No balance. Temperance in reverse. There's no balance here. There's the autonomy that you're supposed to have over your environment, over your emotions, over it all. It's missing. It's not there. Why isn't it there? Stop it. Why? Queen of Pentacles. It did come. Whoop. It was out reversed. Oh. You're sad. You're not grounded. You're not seeing clearly. You're stuck. You're blocked. Why are you so stuck and blocked? What happened, Sagittarius? Home, fulfillment, 10 of cups. That's why you're blocked. Are you disillusioned? Is your perception not matching your reality? Are things not lining up? How? You got some problems at home, Sagittarius. You've got some problems at home. What's going on? Like, is there some codependency happening maybe? I feel like, God, that is 3 10s out here. We've got the 10 of Cups. We've got the 10 of Wands. We've got the 10 of Pentacles. The only thing we don't have is the 10 of Swords. Jesus. Y'all, like, what do we need to do? What does Sagittarius need to do? Queen of Rods. Queen of Rods, you need to be able to address your shit head on. You see, here's the thing. Queen of Rods, look at her. She's looking at you dead in your eyeballs. If you come up to the Queen of Wands with 10 wands and you're like, my queen, I need help carrying them, she's gonna be like, carry them your fucking self. Okay? Look at me. I'm too busy being a badass bitch. I don't have time for your fucking wands, Rhonda. Okay? Take your own goddamn wands. That's what she's saying. And you need to be able to do that. You need to be able to delegate. You need to be able to tell other people what they need to do for you. You've been carrying these wands all this way. Stop. Put them down, Sag. Put them down. Oh. But should you? You don't know if you should or not. The answer is yes, you should. If you're helping someone out, okay? I come off as such a cold hard bitch sometimes, and I don't mean to. If somebody else is willing to carry your rods for you, that is what she said. If someone else is willing to do that for you, and you are comfortable knowing that, like, things will cycle around and things are good and things are fine, and, like, one of these days, like, they're gonna do it for you, they're gonna carry your rods, then carry them. If it makes your heart full to help, do it. But if you don't feel like that energy is going to be reciprocated, if you don't feel like you guys are after the same happy ending, if you don't feel like you're on the same page, don't. It's okay. It is okay to put them down. It's gonna be a little chaotic. I mean, it's gonna clatter around. It's gonna probably kick up your anxiety a little bit, but it's okay. It's okay. Things that are scary, they're never as scary as they feel, ever. Unless you're like, okay, unless there's a fucking serial killer, like, in your house and you're like, Tiffany, I'm so scared. Okay, good, you should be. But if it's something else, especially if it's an experience, like, don't be scared. Don't be scared. Go for it. Go for it. Do it. Start it. Set your eyes on it. Experience it. Have fun. Like, don't be so uptight, okay? Don't. Stop it, Sag. What are some bumps in the road that are going to present themselves over this next month? Oh, okay. So we've got the 8 of Swords going on. That's, oof, you're going to have to stand up for yourself. You're going to have to decide whether or not you're comfortable staying in the situation that you're in. It feels hard to get out of, but it's not. It's really not. It's just like what I was saying. It feels harder than it is. It feels way harder. And this just came out while I was shuffling, saying it feels harder. Like, you've got the backing of a new beginning on your side. If you take the blindfold off and step out of your prison that you have found yourself in, whether you put yourself there or someone else puts you there, if you can step outside of yourself and of those boundaries that you've got, like, you've got some beautiful prosperity that is going to be there. You got the universe on your side, okay? The whole universe is there for you, okay? I promise. What can we do to get through that? Because that is difficult energy. Eight of Swords energy is really difficult energy to navigate through sometimes, especially if you're not prepared for it. But we gonna get you prepared, right? Exactly. Ooh, be honest. You have to just be honest. If you start lying to yourself about what's going on, if you start putting your blinders on, if you start sneaking around, if you start just not being honest. I know I said that already. You can't. You have to work. You have to work in the light. Don't work in the dark on this one, okay? Work in the light. The sunshine is the best disinfectant. It's there is a disclaimer, like, because there's someone. If you're in an abusive relationship or an abusive situation and you do need to leave and you are scared, you are actually scared of your well-being. If there's children involved, you're afraid of their well-being, operate in the dark. That's fine. That is how you get through that. If you need to leave and you need to make sure that they don't know, make sure they don't know. I hate getting so heavy. I'm so sorry, but I have to. I fucking have to. There is someone out there who needs to hear this. If he's hurt you, if he's hit you, if she's hurt you, if she's hit you, you saying that you're gonna leave and you telling them that they need to change their ways might make them mad, and might not work out the way that you would hope that it would work out. And sometimes you just really have to operate in the dark, operate in the shadows, be a little deceptive when it's for your own survival and when it's for your own good. I'm sorry if that didn't apply, but I'd rather one person who really needed to hear that than risk making more than one person a little uncomfortable for a couple minutes. Let me see if there's anything else going on. Is there... Ooh. That was a little weird, but let's figure it out. Okay, King of Swords reversed, the Hermit, and the Nine of Swords reversed. You got to look inside yourself to figure out what it is that you want so that you can pursue what you want and get yourself out of your shitty situation. A lot of what I'm seeing in here is you need to break your own bindings. You are bound, your hands are tied, but nobody's gonna come untie them for you. And I know how shitty that is to hear, but like literally, you have to do it. If you don't do it, your hands are gonna get tied up again. If you don't learn how to untie your own hands, they will get tied up again because you won't even know that they are being tied up until they are tied up. Do you understand me, Sag? Do you understand me? I really hope you do, because like I don't know who the fuck I feel so drawn to, but there's an energy here, and like it's... You want to go, you want to leave, you want to get out, but you don't know how. And I just want you to know that you can do it. And I believe in you, and I'm proud of you. It's really hard to even consider these types of thoughts and feelings sometimes, especially if there's a history of any sort of abuse, emotionally, physically, anything. It's hard. It's really hard. Sorry guys, I'm speaking through my trauma here, but it's part of why I do this. I want to help. I just want to help. I literally just want to help. I want to help everyone who sees that they're in a shitty situation and wants to get out of a shitty situation. Like, I'm in your fucking corner, man. I am so in your corner. Let's see what final messages we've got for you guys, Sagittarius, that you need to hear for the rest of the month. Bring love into the situation. For some of you, that's going to be bringing love into your relationship, it can get very tiring. If you're having to carry this burden for somebody else, even if if it's not a toxic situation at all, if it's just your person fell on hard times, which everyone falls on hard times, and good for them for having such a kind, considerate, caring partner like you to help them through this. But it can get a little resentful when you're a caretaker in any capacity. It does get tiring, and you need to bring love into the situation. So like I said, for some of you that's going to be love with another person, but for every single one of you, bring love to yourself. Okay, bring love to yourself, because self-love is best love. You can't have other love if you don't love yourself. I mean, if you do, it's not going to be genuine. It's going to be bullshit, and it's not going to be what you want. It's going to be this weird, ugly projection of what you've got going on, and you don't need that. You need to go inside, and you need to bring the love out. You've got it in there, and if you don't feel love, if you don't feel love for another person, channel it into yourself. If you do feel love for another person and you're not really feeling that reciprocation, you know what I mean? Bring it into yourself. Love yourself. And if the person that you're with does not like that you are starting to love yourself, then fuck them for everything they're worth. They don't deserve you. You beautiful soul. That's all I've got. I hope that helped. Leave me a like if it did. Let me know if it resonated in the comments, and if you'd like to subscribe and see more videos, I would love to have you around. I hope you have an amazing rest of your August.